Hello friends, and welcome back to another Precure video. This is another one of those interactive Precure videos that I've made, so you guys will probably be featured in this if you have commented and helped me out. But today I wanted to tackle the topic of Cure Ace, and why do so many people not like her? I feel like in my older videos I've made about Precure with interactions, like especially the what you love and hate about Precure videos, so many people said Cure Ace was just the thing that they hated. It was just Cure Ace. No explanation, just Cure Ace. And so that got me thinking, you know, when I watched Doki Doki Precure, I wasn't a super big fan of Cure Ace, but personally I didn't hate her, but I was curious, why do people hate her? So I thought maybe at first it was her design. Looking at the Doki Doki designs, they're not very highly rated for a lot of fans. They're just kind of there. They're kind of iffy. You either like them or you hate them. I don't know too many people who really love their designs. And looking more closely at Cure Ace's own design, I've seen that people don't even really hate her design. She's actually a very well-liked character for their design. Like, I see a lot of people comparing their white coat to the white coat that Cure Grace actually wears in Healing Good Precure. So if it's not their outfit as a Precure, what is it? So if you have watched the season of Doki Doki Precure, you probably already know this, but a little bit of backstory on Cure Ace is that she is actually a child. Her name is Augury, and she is a child who, when becomes a Precure, is an adult woman. Instead of a teenager or aging up, she is much older than the actual teens as Precures. It's a little odd, but you know, do you, girl? And so I have seen that a lot of people really don't like the fact when Precures are aged up weirdly enough. Like, for example, in the new season of Hirogaru Sky, we have two examples, one that people really like and one that people are kind of iffy on. So the first one is Cure Butterfly. A lot of people really love Cure Butterfly because Agia is an adult, and when she takes the form of a Precure, she is still an adult. She does not regress into a child or a teen, she stays as an adult. And then there's also the case with the newest Cure, Cure Majesty, who is a baby, but when a Precure is a teen. And I know a lot of people don't really like that, and a lot of people were very upset about that. So there's those two things that I think really influence how people feel about a season, is if a Cure ages up to be a different age than what they actually are supposed to be in civilian form. The second reason that I have seen a lot of people state is that they just don't like how Augury / Cure Ace was kind of included in the group. A lot of people have said that they don't feel like she got a lot of time to spend with the characters. It just kind of feels forced, and you know, I feel that. I feel like definitely mid-season Cures need to have a good working system into them becoming a Precure. Like, it's weird when you take a character that you barely even see in the show and then just kind of shove them into the main group. Just to name a few, I think Cures like Cure Amour, Cure Finale, Cure Cosmo were really good Cures to be integrated into the group, as you saw them for multiple episodes. They served as a plot push force in the show, and so because they became a Cure, it changed something. Maybe it changed the team for the better, maybe it struck a big blow to the bad guys of the show, but there was a big reason. It was a driving plot force for them to turn and become a Precure. And so that's what I see a lot of people complaining about, that Augury / Cure Ace didn't really have a driving plot force. They were just kind of thrown into the group, and a lot of people have said, hey, if maybe she got a little bit more screen time, then maybe we'd like her a little bit more. And lastly, the third reason that I have seen so many people say that they hate Cure Ace is simply because of Regina. And I'm not gonna lie, I love Regina. She is one of my favorite characters and pretty much Precure, to be honest. I love her. I think she is so overlooked. She is such a cool character, by the way. Like, girl is literally has some of the best costumes, and no, she is not a Precure. She never becomes a Precure, and I think that is one of the reasons why people are super upset, is because so many fans wanted to see Regina become a Precure, not some random little girl that was just kind of thrown in there. Regina is kind of like the anti-hero. She's good at some points, and then she's bad at some points. You never really know with her. Regina is one of those complicated characters where she is one person, but basically has two personalities. She has a good personality and a bad personality. A personality that helps the Precure and a personality that hinders the Precure. So many fans really wanted to see Regina get a redemption arc and have her become a Precure, and that just didn't happen. So I understand why a lot of fans were really upset when this random Cure Ace, came into the scene and we didn't know that much about her, and she's just kind of thrown into the group when Regina has been with the Precure for a very long time. Like, she is one of the main antagonists of the Doki Doki season. While her introduction to becoming a Precure was very strange and very questionable, I do have to agree with a lot of you guys in the comment section of that post that I made that she does have a really cool transformation. There's so much fire, so much elegance to it. I absolutely love it. I like the scene where her limbs kind of grow from a child to an adult. I think it's very beautiful. It kind of reminds me of Sailor Moon in a way. I don't know why, but just the way the hands are kind of like flared out, I guess. I don't know. It's weird, but it's a detail I really liked. Cure Ace definitely is a bit of a weird character to kind of throw into this season. She's a little kid who is very bossy, but I understand why she's a little bossy. I mean, she's a little kid, you know. Some little kids are a little spoiled, so I can see it, and I can kind of excuse that, knowing that she is younger. But once again, maybe that's the fourth reason a lot of people don't like her. She's a little bit bossy, but in my opinion, I can kind of excuse that because she is a kid. To finish this video off, in my opinion, is Cure Ace one of the best cures? No, definitely not. I would not even put her in the top 50 for me personally of best cures, but I don't think she's a horrible character. I think there are things that could have been done better for her. I feel like she could have been written into the team a little bit better, and I wish that her character had just a little bit more class to her, because once again, she does come off as very bossy even as an adult, and when she transforms into adult, it's like she tries to act very adulty as the Precure, but then she reverts to a child and she's very bossy, kind of selfish, like a little kid. So I do wish that she was probably like just written a bit nicer, like tweak it just a bit, and I think more fans would be more inclined to liking this character. Overall, from the comments that I got from you guys, it seems that you really do like her. There's just, once again, a few things that you would like to tweak about her in the season in general to make her just feel a little bit more at home with the other cures. So let me know in the comments down below, how do you guys feel about Augury / Cure Ace? Do you like her? Do you hate her? What would you change about her? What would you change about the Doki Doki season to maybe include her a little bit better? Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!